G-Shock has announced a new collaboration with Team Land Cruiser Toyota, the GW 9500 TLC-1. And they've upped the price on this one to $440 off the standard Mudman GW 9500, which is $380. And you guys know that I am an owner, enjoyer of the Mudman. Okay, that's my favorite watch. It's a tough, super tough standalone watch. Not as thick as other G-Shocks. It doesn't stand as proud off the wrist as some other G-Shocks. And so for me, it's an optimization of toughness and size. Okay. And the GW 9500 TLC, which is supposed to be for the off-road racing team, sponsored by Toyota, where they go out in the desert and race Toyota Land Cruisers. So I love this concept. You have off-road racing and Toyota Land Cruisers, and then you have a G-Shock watch. Now, take a good look at my Mudman. Look at my Mudman GW 9500. Look at the color of the body, the color of the band, the color of the screen, the color of the buttons, okay? Now look at these pictures of the Toyota Land Cruiser collaboration model, okay? What do you see the differences? There's really not many differences, right? Now the band of the limited edition Team Land Cruiser Toyota Mudman is made to look like it's all splashed with mud. And I think that looks really cool. I do like that look. Kind of reminds me of the camo strap on the old Rangeman, the GW 9400, which fetches quite a bit of money on eBay nowadays, by the way. And it also reminds me of the Cracked Earth Mudmaster edition of the GWG 2000, which I have my eye on. If I could get a little bit of money together, I'd love to buy that. I saw it at the mall. I saw it at Paramount Jewelers in the mall in Lubbock. But this Team Land Cruiser Toyota doesn't carry the pattern of the band through the rest of the watch. Okay? Now, in the comments of my videos, we have an esteemed member of the G-Shock community, MF6532. And he also is an owner of the Mudman. Okay? And he loves Toyotas. He's a self-described, how does he describe himself? He likes Toyotas. He made a comment on when we were looking at the pictures of the new Rangeman, he likened it to a fancy Lexus truck. And he said the Mudmaster is a Land Cruiser and the Mudman is a Helix. Right? So he drew an analogy of those three watches with Toyotas. And he said, notice I like Toyotas. Well, I asked him, after they released the pictures of the rumored Mudman Toyota Land Cruisers edition, I asked him what he thought of it. But he said that he did see the pictures. He didn't care for the gold accent on the light button tube. The strap is okay, but it's the same watch. I like it plain and simple. The only thing that I am looking for is bull bars, which hasn't come out yet for this model. I think that I share his opinion of this Toyota Land Cruiser Mudman. I would describe it as being uninspired. It's pretty much the same watch. They changed the color of the button shroud for the light button, which is the front and center button. They made that gold. They made the buttons on the left side gold. And they changed the strap to look muddy, look like a muddy racetrack. But other than that, it's the same. Well, I guess when you press the light button, you have Toyota Land Cruiser logo as a backdrop, a red backdrop on the screen when it's illuminated by the LED. All right. The buckle is not gold. And the keeper is just a regular black keeper. Okay. So I would call this limited edition uninspired. It comes at a premium to to the regular Mudman. I would suggest saving your money and just getting a regular Mudman unless you really love Toyota Land Cruiser. And there have been other Toyota Land Cruiser collaborations. There was the GWG 2000 TLC 1A. And this one had a black and white kind of like a splashed look. It looks like when mud splashes up on the side of a truck. That's what the band looks like on this particular special edition. However, they carried over that design feature to the body of the watch by adding some type of wrap to the metal bezel. Okay, the GWG 2000 has a metal bezel and it's wrapped somehow. Maybe it's a decal or something that's applied to the metal bezel, but that whole motif, that whole design motif covers the whole watch. If they had done that with the Mudman, that would have been amazing because that would have made it like a tactical color. Because on the Mudman limited edition, the strap is effectively a coyote brown color. It's effectively camo unintentionally. If they had kept that wrap or that whole motif going and wrapped the body and bezel of the Mudman, so from one end to the other it was that brown color, that would have been really cool. I would have been tempted to buy it, okay, instead of issuing a pass on this one. And by the way, I just got a comment today from Nelson Villa, and he said he commented on my motor oil test for the new Rangeman, where I ran used motor oil all over my brand new $500 Rangeman to test the buttons and test the optical heart rate sensor. He dropped a comment and said that Casios are like Toyota trucks. And I thought that was a brilliant comparison. They're both made in Japan. Like Toyota's a Japanese company and G-Shock is a Japanese company. And they're both well-designed, very rugged, very dependable products, right? And so that got me thinking, there should be a collaboration with Toyota Tundra trucks and the G-Shock Rangeman. Because in my opinion, the G-Shock Rangeman is a lot like a Toyota Tundra. And if you look at pictures of the 2024 Toyota Tundra, with it has like a boxier nose, a boxier snout. The front is made to be aggressive looking. It has a lot of attitude that's exactly like this new Rangeman, the GPR H1000. Okay, and the Toyota Tundras are really popular here in West Texas. I have not taken the official numbers, but I would say the most popular pickup out here in West Texas is the Ford. You get the Ford F-150s and the Ford all the way up to the Ford F-350s and everything in between, which I guess is just the F-250, but lots and lots of Fords. It seems like the number 2 spot is taken up by Toyotas, right? The Toyota Tundras. And it's because the Toyota Tundras are made in Texas. There's a factory here in Texas where they make Toyota Tundras. And there's a sticker on the back when you buy a Toyota Tundra here that says made in Texas, lives in Texas. Okay? And a lot of guys love them because they're rugged. They're like a G-Shock of trucks. I think that it would be great for there to be a collaboration with G-Shock and the Toyota Tundra specifically. You could get a black Toyota Tundra with yellow accents to match the black GPR H1000. Maybe you could make a yellow Toyota Tundra. That would be pretty bold. You'd get a yellow Toyota Tundra, black accents, have all the metal details blacked out to match your yellow Rangeman. That would be pretty cool. Guys would buy the Toyota Tundra just to get that special edition Rangeman. Toyota sales would blast through the roof. Everybody clamoring to get that limited edition Toyota Tundra G-Shock Rangeman. Think about it. My name is Jim Kincaid. Thanks for watching. Oh, and also, I cannot fail to remind you guys that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through him.